This is a video recorded by the 360-degree camera of this biker who's presumably from Taiwan. Now, bikes are very common there, and thus people have to be aware of them. However, there isn't much a person can do with regards to blind spots. This was a close call that almost had horrific consequences. I mean, this person could have got crushed by the truck, but his helmet and the gear came in clutch. Literally, without it, this would have been a completely different story. He was obviously shaken up, but other than that, managed to walk away just fine. Okay, first off, apologies about this video because it's about to go from landscape to portrait very quickly. It's also about to go from 0 to 100 though, and for the most bizarre reason. This was a man who was apparently prominent for some reason, though I couldn't find any information on it. Regardless, he's a professional doctor, and here he was putting Soul in a pit for a temple. Couldn't tell you why, but he also ended up falling. This was a service event, allegedly, and obviously this wasn't part of it. Still, he was rescued after a momentary pause by the dudes around him. This video shows a lovely day with this man filming it. He's with his friends and they're on a small canoe that's motorized and zipping through the marshlands of northern Iraq. The day literally could not be any better, and this literally could not be further from the truth. I guess being distracted by the phone while driving also applies to those on boats. All that space and they somehow managed to crash into each other. I do feel quite bad for them though, like everything seems so peaceful and fun, only for that to be shattered along with their canoes and of course their hopes and dreams. Don't worry, local Iraqi sources say that they were fine. This is CCTV camera footage captured by a camera mounted on the outside of a bus. Yes, that's very strange, but I guess there is a use for it, and the video you're about to see is proof of that. In Hosur city, located in southern India, a truck hit a motorcycle and then proceeded to rear-end a smaller car and take out a significant chunk of the median strip. Everyone who saw that thought they were gonna get hit too, and even though there's no noise, many witnesses described it as an extremely chaotic moment. Thankfully, a moment without any casualties, as the truck came to a halt before it hit anyone else. This is La Plata, Argentina, and the first frame is pretty self-explanatory. However, if that's all that is shown, I would not be including it here. You see, something's about to happen. fire weakened this appliance store warehouse, and after a bit, it collapsed. It didn't happen super quickly, allowing authorities the adequate time to evacuate people nearby. I also couldn't find any information on how this happened, but what we know is that no injuries or fatalities were reported. I'll tell you something right now. I genuinely hate seeing these types of clips pop up. I mean, it's a grandma, and she's gonna be faced with a home invasion. She can't even defend herself. Fortunately for the grandma here, the home invader was an elephant that got super angry and broke her metal gate down, along with a portion of the brick wall. All at 3 AM by the way, not helping those paranormal allegations, let's say. Now the villagers shoot it away with some flashlights, but then it returned with 5 more elephants, which resulted in the villagers seeking emergency shelter somewhere else. Lovely. I like to talk about stuff that I'm qualified to talk about, and I also like to talk about stuff that I'm not qualified to talk about. However, this seems to be a bit out of my pay grade. What it shows is a cop who's apparently in the Appalachian Mountains, and this is what he comes across. Just a warning, there are flashing lights here.
What the absolute is it? Starting to regret that I stopped at this rest stop. And they say Bigfoot isn't real? I don't even want to stick my arm out.
That noise kind of reverberates. It's so weird, and honestly, I don't really want to know what it is. Well, for what it's worth, I hope it's fake, because I can't really think of an animal that would make a noise like that. Look, I won't speculate, so instead, you can let me know what you think it is in the comment section. We all know how animals can sense danger better than humans. I mean, them knowing earthquakes or tsunamis coming in before us kinda sums it up. However, even smaller things that pose a risk or are dangerous can be snuffed out by animals. These cats inadvertently saved their human by being curious about the wall fixture. This diverted the woman's attention, who just saw it come down before it hit her, allowing her to move away. Oh, and this did occur in China, by the way. For the extra video today, I thought it would be nice to find and show you guys some of the weather events taking place around the world lately. Here's the first one from the Russian city of Novosibirsk. This was a pretty crazy storm that was recorded by one of the residents. However, take a look at this. These were the scenes coming out of Tokyo about a week ago. To see the streets of Tokyo flooded is kinda odd, almost. I mean sure, no place is really immune from flooding, not even deserts, but their drainage system is apparently one of the best in the world. Today's bonus video shows a woman who's been described as an NPC, though I think that's quite harsh. Rather than calling her an NPC, which is a non-player character in a game that's programmed to behave in a certain way, I'd say she's situationally aware, or paranoid. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to help your fellow human out. Have a great day and week.